Hi, this is Take a Break. I'm starting a series of Stretch with a Purpose, and today the Stretch with the Purpose is all about the hips and back, the connection between the hips and back. So let's start in tabletop position. You're going to be in your tabletop position with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under the hips. And what I'd like you to do before you even create anything else is elongate. So feel like you're pushing your tailbone toward your feet and your head to the wall on the other side. Just pull in through the belly and make that nice and long. Now, once you have that, let's inhale, bottom and chin up. And then exhale, curl up like a cat. We're pushing and pulling through the upper back and lower back and a little bit through the hips. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Hold that curl. Hold that curl. I'd like you to open one arm out. It's a nice big open stretch. Bring it down, and then the other one. Big, nice open stretch, and bring it down. Now, I'd like you to take one leg long across the other leg. The foot is pointed and flat on the floor. Then drop the knee, and then come back straight back, sitting toward the leg that's still in the center. Nice. Now push that foot into flex as you bring yourself up. And then you're going to put the heel past the toes. So the toe is pushing into the mat. The heel is passing it. You're still kind of in the neutral middle as you stretch across. Nice job. Inhale and exhale and bring the back in. And then we go to the other side. Take it across, lower the knee, and then sit back, elbows down. Sit back to your glutes, staying in the center. Nice. And then tuck the toe into the mat, bring yourself up, and push through that heel back there, past that toe. Beautiful. And from here, you're going to lower that knee and bring yourself around to seated. So now you're in your shoelace. You have your knees stacked over your knee. You can unwind and come into this too. And we're going to put our hands on the feet or ankles and just take a hinge. So that's a diagonal. You're taking your head to the corner of the room. So just hinge. And you can start to feel the hip and the back connection right here. Just hold that hinge. Nice. Then inhale, exhale, bring it back up. Nice job. Now you're going to put your hands forward and bend those elbows and come down as far as you can go. Nice breathing right here. Feel the release. And then inhale and exhale, back up. Great job. Let's do this on the other side. All right. You want to stack those knees if you can. Now, the alternative for this is always seated butterfly. So you can have the bottom of your feet together, all right? So first, let's hold those ankles or feet and go to the hinge. Now, when you hinge, make sure you pull that belly button to the spine so you get a lot of distance and movement and emphasis in the length of your back. Good. Breathe into it. And then bring yourself up, hands on the floor, bend those elbows, and come on down. Now, a lot of people can come down a lot farther than me, but the importance is the actual action to come on down. Nice. And then bring yourself up. We're going to switch legs again. This time you're taking the top leg and making it match the length. It's going to be a 90-degree across the top of the mat. Then cross the other leg over and hug it. Hug that leg. You want at this point to have both glutes on the floor. So you're lifting up toward the ceiling and you're getting that nice big stretch right here in that hip. All right, from this position, we're going to put the hand by the foot and come on over into a stretch. Nice. Beautiful. And then come on down on your hand on the other side, your arm over your ear, bending that elbow and giving it a lot. Now your glute will come on, giving it a lot of distance. What's important here is keeping those shoulders open. So we're not rolling toward the floor. Nice. Oh, I want to stay here forever. Come on up. Now, this time when we go to the other side, grab the ankle, create some tension, and then the fingers go toward the ceiling, toward the corner of the ceiling and the wall. And then bring it back to center, and we're going to do that on the other side. So the top leg becomes at 90-degree angle. The bottom leg becomes the leg on top, and you squeeze and lift. Nice. Feel that stretch. Good job. Now put your hand by the foot. Come on over into the first stretch. Keeping those shoulders open. That's always the biggest challenge, right? Because if we curl our back, we get to use more of those muscles, and then we don't get as much flexibility. All right, we're coming down to that elbow and across, keeping open. Keeping open. You feel that hip? It's thanking you. Nice. And then on this last one, we grab the ankle and we come on to the ceiling stretch. And then bring it back to center. Take those legs apart. We're going to do windshield wipers with a hold. So drop your legs to one side, hold. Lift up, drop your legs to the other side, hold. Lift up, again, hold. And last time, hold. Nice. And then bring it back to center. So we're going to do a pigeon, taking that leg across, turning the other leg behind, coming up onto our lift so that our elbows, our shoulders, our hips are facing evenly to the floor. So you're going to lift up through the back of your body, down the posterior chain. Your foot is flat and pointed. Now, a lot of people go into that flex. We're actually going to do that later. All right, so you're holding up, you're getting a nice strong lift. Then I want you to put the hands in front of those feet and come on down. Bending those elbows. Can you reach those elbows to the floor? Can you take your chest down further? That really, really intensifies it. Nice. Now push through those hands, walk them back to framing your leg. Now flex that foot, lift that knee off the floor and push through the heel. So we know that the hips aren't just on the outside, they're also in the front and they're also in the back. And we're feeling that front hip. Okay, lower down, come through the center, go over to the other side. Again, that foot is across the top of the mat. It's okay if you're a little bit bent there. Your hands are inside, your foot is facing down, and you're lifting up into those hips. Nice big arch in the, no, nice big arch in the back, nice big opening in the back. And then we're bringing the hands in front, coming down to the elbows. And then can you take the chest down farther? Feel that big release? Now put the hands inside the leg and on the outside of the leg again into that flex. Lift off the ground. And lower. And now we're coming to the center. We're going to layer our legs for our final stretch. So one leg is on top of the other. Again, you can always default to seated butterfly. I know a lot of people have hip and knee issues, and so I don't want to exacerbate those. So let's start with this nice grounded position right here. Put the hands behind you and the chest goes up. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades together and you're looking up at your ceiling fan or whatever's up there. Maybe you have an Alexander Calder mobile. Is that what you have? All right, keeping the hands back there, I want a little bit of a hinge. So put your fingertips, you're in the palms face the ceiling, your nails are on the floor. Let's do a little bit of a hinge. Then slide those hands forward and bring it as far down as you can. And then pull through the belly button, bring yourself up. We are going to switch sides, layering on the other side, coming to that open chest first, lifting up. Good. Then put the hands backwards, palms to the ceiling. Hinge first. So hinge always means sticking your head into the corner of the ceiling and wall. And then hands to the center and bring it down. Inhale and exhale and curl yourself up. We're going to end this practice with a downward facing dog. So come around, put your hands in front of your shoulders. You reach your feet behind your hips. You want to push your chest toward your thigh. We can't possibly do all the great combinations there are for back and hip, but this is a take a break, quick one, focused exercise. You can combine this with other things or just do it while you're in the middle of something and your hips or back are starting to hurt, or you know you've been sitting too long. Push through, push through, push through, push through. Nice. Really feel the extension to the sun. I know I'm holding you here a long time. Now walk your hands into your feet. Stay in that hanging position, softening your knees, putting your hands on your thighs. Go neutral to the back, right here, looking down. And then pull through the belly button and curl yourself up. So that's our take a break focus stretch on hips and back. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down, 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. And great work, everybody.